Summer break, 1999. An 11-year-old boy would set out on a journey of epic gaming proportions. My best friend from school had told me about a game that he had just finished playing on PlayStation 1, Metal Gear Solid. A few weeks later, my mother purchased the game as a reward for doing so well at the end of school exams. That summer, I spent 4 weeks trying to finish what was and still is considered one of the greatest games in history today. This game would make me feel an array of emotions such as frustration, anger, sadness and betrayal, to name but a few. This game helped shape the way I look at video games today. I always remember getting onto that cargo lift at the start of the game whilst the opening credits played and wondering what lay ahead for me. Moments later, after one of the many long cutscenes had finished playing, I made my first mistake. I was spotted by one of the infamous Genome soldiers. Right then, from that moment, I knew that this game would push me to my then novice gaming limits. I'd only really played games such as Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario and Crash Bandicoot, games an 11-year-old boy should have been playing at that time. I'd never faced such a complex video game before, a game that offered a unique story about things such as love, hatred, jealousy and war. As an 11-year-old boy, I'd never ever thought of any of these before. I mean, why would I? I was 11 years old at the time. This game gave us characters and boss fights that were legendary. Fights against people like a Soviet spy dressed like a cowboy, ninja who wanted nothing but death brought upon himself, femme fatale sniper who would always hit a target, a man with the power of telekinesis that could read the data on your very console and make you temporarily go blind in the gameplay, a behemoth with a Gatling gun, your own genetic twin full of hatred, spite and jealousy towards you, and of course, one of the most iconic boss fights still to this day, Metal Gear Rex. Defeating all these bosses would take hours to complete, hours to figure out just how to get to the next part of the boss fight. And once defeating one, it would elicit so much emotion from me, so much emotion that I shouldn't be feeling at that age. This is why this game made me feel the way it does today. It would make me feel like I had accomplished something so unique once I had slain a member of the infamous Foxhound. But let's not forget our hero in all of this, Solid Snake, voiced by the legendary David Hayter. His distinct voice is recognisable to most gamers still to this day, with his harsh tone and instantly recognisable one-liners such as
Metal Gear. It can't be.
All in all, Metal Gear Solid was the first game that taught me it's not about how a video game can look, it's how a game can make you feel and think. It's how a well-written story can be more important than graphics. I've gone back and played this game multiple times throughout my life, and it still holds up today as one of the best written stories of all time. Yes, it's far-fetched at times, but it's a video game for Christ's sake. It wasn't just the story either. Metal Gear Solid had one of the best soundtracks too. From the iconic alert music you've heard through this video, to the sad and somber tones of a song called The Best Is Yet To Come, which played whenever a character would tell you of their troubles throughout their life. To sum up, I still to this day haven't played a video game that has even come close to making me sit up and think, you know, this could overtake Metal Gear Solid as my favourite game of all time. I'm now 29 years of age and plenty of life left in me, but will I ever see a game released that could top this in terms of all-round experience? Personally, I don't really think so. If you've got any gaming memories you'd like to share, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more gaming memories next week. I've been Bobby Plays, and this has been The Legend of Gaming, a link to my past.